What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another KJ Lifestyle Golf video. In today's video, we're going to do something that we haven't done since 2022. I'm going to give you guys a what's in the bag. So we're going to do a pretty big bag update since the last one when I was playing with my Nike irons and pretty much all the older clubs. Only thing that's the same is going to be the bag. So we're going to go through the entire bag, clubs, pockets, everything, and show you guys what I'm playing with in 2024. Let's get right into it. We obviously got the same bag. Only update is that we now have it embroidered. We got the KJ Lifestyle logo on the ball pocket, and this is the Titleist 4 Series carbon bag. Been a pretty good bag over the last few years. Only problems I've had with it is this little piece right here started to come off, and one of the legs is starting to get a little bit floppy, but I think it's got some life left. Now moving on to the clubs. Starting with the wedges, we have the Titleist SM9 in 58, 54, and 50 degree. With the Wind dry tack grips on them. A lot of people are starting to call those the old man grips, but honestly they feel really soft around the greens. Been pretty happy with these 3 degrees that I have here. I used to have a 60 degree, but honestly I like the 58 better. A little bit of extra length on full swings. Now moving on to the irons and the absolute game changers since the last Nikes. We have the Titleist T100S in 4-iron through pitching wedge with the Dynamic Gold X100 shaft. Pretty heavy and stiff shaft, but I really like the feel of it through impact. Very stable. And we have the Golf Pride MCC Plus 4 team grips in light blue. Really love the look and feel of these grips. Probably going to keep these on here for the foreseeable future as well. The most recent change, this has been over the last few weeks, I got the Titleist U505 2-iron. I used to have the U500 3-iron, much thinner than the U505. As you can see, this is a pretty thick club here. Didn't really like the look of it at first when addressing the ball, but after hitting it, it feels really good. So definitely going to keep this in there. Got the hazardous 80 gram 6.5 shaft in it with that same Golf Pride team grip. Really like this club, hitting it off the tee especially. This club is also the same from the last video, and that's going to be the 913 F 15 degree fairway wood. I really didn't hit 3-wood that much, so I didn't get a new club, but I've been hitting it a lot more. This club has a Diamana 80 gram extra stiff shaft. Before we even get to the driver, if you like aviation and planes, you'll know the remove before flight comes on the fighter jet pull tabs, and I thought that was pretty cool to have on the driver head cover. But definitely one of my favorite clubs in the bag is the Titleist TSR2 9 degree driver with the Fujikara Ventus TR7X blue. Really like the feel of this driver. Once again, very stable through impact. And we have the Golf Pride 2G wrap in white. This was kind of a shot in the dark. I ordered it with the driver from the Titleist website. Gonna try it out, and honestly I like it a lot. It's really sticky when it's dry. I haven't used it yet in the rain, but I can assume it's probably going to be pretty slippery once it gets wet. Last but not least, for the clubs, obviously we got our putter. Now this is a pretty cool head cover I actually found at a PGA Superstore in Florida. It's got the Florida license plate that says no 3-putt. We got an alligator, palm tree, and a dolphin. Really like the look of this, so decided to switch it up. If you saw my last video, you'll know I have the Scotty Cameron Select Squareback 2 that I did a custom paint fill on in light blue and white. As you can see from the back of this, much better than the red and gold in my opinion, and it really fits the theme of the bag. For the grip, we have the Flight Golf from Etsy. It's the Jordan Elephant Print Super Stroke 3.0. It's a very similar size. It's not actually a Super Stroke, but it feels really good. Makes the putter feel a little bit lighter, but being a squareback, it's got a little bit more weight behind it than a regular blade. So moving kind of around the bag, as you can see, I have the Yada Golf light blue ice grip hooked onto the handle along with the JBL Clip 4. All right, so now moving around the other side, we have the Bushnell rangefinder. I think this is the Tor V5. I'm not 100% sure. Been the same one as the last video. Been pretty accurate, never had any problems with it. Maybe a battery or two, but never any issues with it shutting off. Got a few bag tags from cool courses that I've played, and we also have one of these retractable metal wire brushes Really good for getting in the grooves, keeping those clubs clean. So moving on to the KJ Lifestyle Pocket. Obviously this is our ball pocket, got a few alignment tools in there, and playing Pro V1s at the moment. Get above it is where I keep my tees and my ball markers. Also got divot tools in here and whatnot. In this little side pocket here, we got a pouch with the K initial on it. Got it from one of my buddies. Actually, shout out to Max, he's been in a couple of the videos. This I keep phone charger, speaker charger, and also some lavalier mics. Also have a little white cloth in here that I usually use to wrap my watches in, so when I'm playing golf and it's in my bag, it's not getting bumped around and scratched. And also got some extra Sharpies in here. All right, so on to the big pocket. Now we have my tripod in here. This thing is actually really cool. If you guys are looking for a good tripod to film your swings in at the range or while you're playing golf, I'll leave a link to this down in the description below. You can find it on Amazon for, I think it was like 20 or 25 bucks, but definitely worth it. A lot better than the ones that stick into the ground, but sometimes I'll throw in sunscreen, bug spray, and an extra towel for the clubs. On this pocket, on this side, we got our yardage book cover. We got a couple scorecards, a couple gloves, and we also have one of the driver wood tools just in case we need to tighten anything or change some settings. So that is going to do it for the 2024 What's in the Bag video. Definitely a lot more new technology and stuff going on in the bag compared to the last video. And hopefully we can start playing a lot better consistently, as I've already dropped a few strokes in the handicap, so definitely looking forward to the future. Let me know in the comment box below what you guys play with. I'll also link some of the products that I use in my golf bag in the description box below, so go check those out. And as always, thank you to Yada Golf for sponsoring the channel. Make sure to click the link in the description below to go check out some of their polos, some of the quarter zips, tees, gloves, all that. But without further ado, that's going to do it for this video. Remember to be kind, be happy, and be grateful, and we'll see you in the next one.